Alright, let's talk about something that could genuinely change the game for your finances. We're looking at the world of banking, which, let's be honest, hasn't changed much in decades. You have your traditional bank accounts, your savings, your checking, and it all works. On the other side, you have the wild world of cryptocurrency. It's exciting, it's new, but for most people, it's also incredibly complicated and feels disconnected from their everyday money. What if you could combine the best of both? Imagine a place where your regular dollars and your digital coins could exist together seamlessly. This is the core idea behind PiBank. It's not just another app. It's a bridge designed to connect these two massive financial universes. The problem for a long time has been this invisible wall between traditional finance and crypto. To buy cryptocurrency, you usually have to go through a complicated exchange. You link your bank account, wait for days for transfers to clear, and pay a bunch of fees along the way. It's a hassle, it's slow, and frankly, it scares a lot of people away before they even start. PiBank aims to completely tear down that wall. It's being built to act as a direct gateway, a financial hub where you can manage both your fiat currency, like US dollars or euros, and your PiCoin in one single, user-friendly place. This isn't about replacing your bank, it's about upgrading what your bank can do for you. Think about it this way. Your bank knows how to handle dollars. Cryptocurrency exchanges know how to handle Bitcoin or Ethereum, but very few platforms know how to make them talk to each other without a bunch of confusing steps and middlemen. PiBank is designed from the ground up to be that translator. The goal is to make moving between your traditional money and your PiCoin as easy as transferring money from your checking to your savings account. It's a revolutionary concept because it puts convenience and simplicity first, which is exactly what the crypto space needs to attract everyday users and finally achieve mass adoption. This integration is a massive step forward. For years, the promise of cryptocurrency has been to make finance more accessible and efficient for everyone. However, the technical barriers have kept that promise just out of reach for the average person. By creating a familiar bank-like experience for managing digital assets, PiBank could be the key that unlocks the true potential of the PiNetwork. It's about taking the power of cryptocurrency and packaging it in a way that feels safe, intuitive, and most importantly, useful for your daily life. The vision is clear. Make managing all your money, digital or not, incredibly simple. So, how does PiBank actually make this connection work so smoothly? The secret sauce is a technology called atomic swaps. Now, I know that sounds super technical and complicated, but let me break it down for you. It's actually a pretty simple idea. An atomic swap is a special way to trade one type of currency for another directly between two people, without needing a big company or exchange in the middle to handle the transaction. The atomic part means the swap either happens completely, with both people getting their money, or it doesn't happen at all. There's no risk of one person sending their money and getting nothing back in return. Let's imagine you want to trade some of your US dollars for PiCoin. Normally, you'd send your dollars to an exchange, they'd hold it, you'd place an order, they'd find a seller, and then they'd send you the PiCoin, taking a fee for their trouble. With atomic swaps inside PiBank, the process is much more direct. The technology creates a smart contract, which is like a digital vending machine. You put your dollars in one slot, and someone else puts their PiCoin in another. The smart contract holds both until it confirms everything is there, and then it instantly swaps them, delivering the funds to each of you. It's a trustless system. This is a huge deal for a few reasons. First, it's way more secure. Since there's no central company holding your funds during the trade, there's no single point of failure that hackers can target. Your money goes directly from you to the other party, locked in by the code of the smart contract. Second, it's a lot cheaper. By cutting out the middlemen, the exchanges and processors who all want their cut, the fees for swapping currencies can be drastically reduced. This means you get to keep more of your own money, which is always a win in my book. Every dollar saved on fees is another dollar you can invest or spend. Ultimately, atomic swaps make the entire experience of moving between traditional money and cryptocurrency incredibly fast and efficient. Transactions can be settled in minutes, not days. This is what will make PiBank feel just as easy to use as any modern banking app like Venmo or Cash App. You won't need to understand the complex technology running in the background. All you'll see is a simple button that says swap, and with a single tap, you can convert your PiCoin into spendable cash or turn your cash into PiCoin. It's this simplicity that will empower millions of people to finally step into the world of crypto. Now let's get into one of the most powerful ideas behind PiBank Decentralized Finance, or DeFi for short. This might sound like another buzzword, but its meaning is simple and incredibly important. In the traditional banking system, the banks and financial institutions have all the control. They hold your money, they decide the rules, they approve or deny your loans, and they can even freeze your account. You are trusting them completely. Decentralized finance flips that entire model upside down. With DeFi, you are the one in control. You hold your own money in your own digital wallet, and no one can take it from you or stop you from using it. PiBank is being built on this principle of self-custody and user empowerment. When you use PiBank, you are not just depositing your Pi coin into an account owned by a company. Instead, you are interacting with the PiNetwork directly through a user-friendly interface. Your funds are secured by your private keys, a secret password that only you know. This means you have true ownership of your assets. This is a fundamental shift from how we think about banking. It's moving from a system of trust us with your money to a system of here is the technology to control your own money. It's about giving you the power. The benefits of this are enormous. First and foremost is financial sovereignty. You get to decide what to do with your money, when to do it, and where to send it without needing permission from anyone. For people in countries with unstable governments or unreliable banking systems, this is a lifesaver. It provides a level of security and freedom that traditional banks simply cannot offer. Furthermore, decentralized systems are transparent. All the rules are written in open source code for anyone to see, which means there are no hidden fees or surprise changes to the terms of service. It's a fair and level playing field for everyone involved. PiBank's embrace of DeFi principles is what makes it more than just a digital bank. It makes it a tool for financial liberation. It gives users access to financial services like swapping currencies, earning interest, or sending payments on their own terms. By combining the easy-to-use feel of a traditional bank with the power and control of decentralized finance, PiBank is creating a unique hybrid model. It offers the best of both worlds, the convenience we're all used to, plus the security, control, and freedom that we all deserve. This is how you build a financial system that truly serves the people. So, what does all this mean for you in your everyday life? Let's bring this down from high-level concepts to practical, real-world examples. The ultimate goal of the PiNetwork and PiBank is to make PiCoin a currency you can actually use for day-to-day things. Imagine going to your local coffee shop and paying for your latte directly with the Pi coin you've mined on your phone. With the launch of Pi's mainnet and the integration of Pi smart contracts, merchants can easily start accepting Pi as a form of payment. PiBank would make this process incredibly simple both for you and for the business owner. Another huge development would be the introduction of a Pi credit or debit card. Think about it, a physical card in your wallet, just like your Visa or MasterCard, but connected directly to your PiBank account. You could go to the grocery store, swipe your card, and the system would instantly convert the necessary amount of Pi coin into dollars to complete the purchase. You wouldn't have to think about it. This would completely eliminate the barrier between your crypto holdings and your daily spending. Your digital assets would no longer be just numbers on a screen, they would become a liquid part of your everyday financial life. The launch of PiBank and Pi smart contracts is the engine that will drive this entire ecosystem forward. Smart contracts will allow developers to build all sorts of applications on the PiNetwork, from marketplaces where you can buy and sell goods using Pi, to lending platforms where you can earn interest on your holdings. This creates a vibrant economy around the currency, giving it real value and utility. As more people and businesses join the network, the value of Pi itself is strengthened, creating a positive feedback loop that benefits everyone involved. The network becomes more useful, which attracts more users, which makes it even more useful. Ultimately, all of these developments, PiBank, atomic swaps, DeFi, and real-world spending options, are about building a more inclusive and accessible financial system. For too long, finance has been complex and exclusive. Pi is lowering the barrier to entry, allowing anyone with a smartphone to participate. It's about giving people more choices, more control, and more freedom over their financial futures. By seamlessly connecting the old world of banking with the new world of cryptocurrency, PiBank isn't just launching a product, It's paving the way for a simpler, fairer, and more decentralized global economy for all of us.